Welcome into your Lobo Basketball postgame show, brought to you by the Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino, winning entertainment including simulcast racing, live music, dining, the best games, and more. The Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino. New Mexico takes down San Jose State at the Event Center in San Jose. 96-68 is the final. Elsewhere in the Mountain West, Air Force wins at Wyoming 75-69. We welcome you courtside on the campus of San Jose State University. My partners Hunter Green and Robert Porte. This was a summary judgment. I mean, the Lobos won it in every way possible. The only reason they gave up all the offensive rebounds is because they guarded so well, Hunter. They only shot 31% for the night, San Jose State. This was a comprehensive effort by UNM.
Yeah, no, and you're right. It was on the defensive end. I thought New Mexico really did a good job of containing their jump shooters. San Jose State, I mean, they couldn't shoot the ball at all from the three. I mean, it was just done on the defensive end.
I love the energy from Josiah Alec, the Lobos' outstanding power forward. He just screamed in front of the Lobo fans directly behind us. Let's take our first post-game timeout. We come back on the other side. Much more to come from the Event Center in San Jose. Lobos 96, Spartans 68 on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Back inside the Event Center at San Jose State University on the Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino postgame show. Winning entertainment including simulcast racing, live music, dining, the best games, and more. The Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino, New Mexico 96, San Jose State 68 final. The Lobos beat the Spartans by 20 a month ago in Albuquerque, and they take them down by 28 tonight here at San Jose State. The return of Jalen House was nothing short of spectacular as the Lobos put up 96 on the road and beat the Spartans for the first time in the Event Center since 2018. It had been 3 tries in 5 years since a win here in San Jose. Coach Pitino signing autographs here courtside for the fans.
They like me again.
Coach, congratulations. Great win.
Yeah, we played great. I mean, it was certainly the obvious thing is Jalen House coming back. We just, the subs were more normal. Guys were able to play, kind of spread the wealth out a little bit. Morris Udeze was amazing. I thought our guys were really, really dialed in. You know, I mean, I feel like we felt like people were kind of jumping off the bandwagon a little bit. And I think our guys, when we're healthy, we're a pretty good team.
Coach, congratulations on your 20th win.
Thank you. Thank you. No, it's always – that number took a little while to get to.
It did, right?
But it was a good one.
No, you know, and can you say energy? I thought you guys brought the energy, especially on the defensive end, that set the tone in the game. But, you know, it was did you see 96 points coming like that? I mean, I thought Mashburn, you talked about Udeze, but I thought Mashburn really set the tone. I mean, he was perfect from the free throw line. He was 9 of 11 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. I thought offensively he set the tone.
Yeah, it was, you know, I think our guys were really disappointed with I thought we played harder versus Wyoming. Air Force, we did not play well, but we felt like we needed a big effort. And we set the tone with defense and playing really, really hard. We talked a lot about before the game, hey, remember when nobody thought we were going to be good, whether it was at SMU, and we were so together and we just played so hard. We got to get back to it. Every team goes through this. Purdue's going through it right now. And we just needed to find a way to get a tough road win. We haven't been able to win in this building in a while, so it was great.
Yeah.
61% field goal shooting as a team, Coach. And, yes, you had the 2 monster efforts from Udeze and Mashburn, 31 points and 27 apiece. But look at the rest. Great balance. Everybody else with 7, 8, 7, 8, 7. I mean, I feel like this was a collective effort tonight.
It was a team effort, you know, and it's that time of year. You know, I keep telling our guys, and I try not to talk about it because I don't want to put too much pressure on them, but, guys, we get a win tonight. We're back in the NCAA tournament. You got all these bracketologies. We'll be moved back into it. You know, like that's a quad 2 win. It's hard to get those. You gotta take the whole body of work. Over 27 games, we're 20-7 in year 2 of a major rebuild. You got to be proud of that. But I just thought, like you said, we were a complete team. We were covering for each other. We were terrific defensively, and we were awesome offensively.
28th time the Lobos have reached 20 victories in a season. You get it on your 5th try. I know you'd have loved to have gotten it sooner, but it is really sweet. And now Jack's going to Boise State, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we can take off school, no big deal. Yeah, he's a good luck charm. You know, I told my wife, I'm like, I'm down. We've lost 4 in a row. if that kid doesn't put a smile on your face, I don't know who does. So it was awesome to spend a day with them, and we got to figure that out.
I had another question, Coach, and I noticed tonight you guys had a lot of success with Udeze getting the ball, getting touches. In the past, a lot of teams have scouted in there putting double and triple teams, not even getting touches, and sometimes not even having 5 field goal attempts. Why did the San Jose State stay on the man-to-man? I mean, were you surprised by that?
Well, when you insert House, who can make shots with Donovan, that's one guy, and Donovan's going to be a great player. I love him, but he's not a great shooter right now, so they can't sag off him. And he was open. They didn't trap him. They were playing him one-on-one. And then they've got really big kids. Diallo's huge. But we had to keep going into him, and we showed him maturity to get him the ball.
And he was amazing tonight. And his ability to finish at 6'8" over a 7-foot shot blocker, let's not minimize that. That's amazing how good he is at that.
He was terrific. He's making free throws. He was rebounding the basketball. His moves are really good. I mean, obviously he only missed it 3 times. So overall for him, that was about as good as it gets.
And a couple of things. Javante is in his best stretch of the season right now, Coach. He came into tonight having scored in double figures in 3 of the last 4. He had another good shooting night tonight. He banked 2 threes. He scored 8. And you mentioned that you thought KJ was in a little bit of a funk when the Lobos played against Wyoming back on Tuesday, and he found the bottom a couple times as well. Is it all a result of House being out there and kind of spreading the floor?
I think it matters. I think it's they're playing the roles they need to play right now. I mean, and that's just, it's not a knock on KJ or whoever, but they're playing roles they're comfortable with. When you take one of the best players in the league, maybe the country, out of your lineup, you're not going to be as good. And I get people, it's an excuse. No, it's a fact. And today we felt like the Lobos that have been pretty good all year.
Okay, enjoy this one for a few hours. I know prep for Boise's going to start soon.
That's it. Back to work.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good job, Coach.
Lobo head coach Rich Pitino postgame. We take our final break. We come back and wrap it up from the Event Center in San Jose, 96-68. Lobos win over the Spartans on the UNM Sports Radio Network. Back to wrap it up from the Event Center in San Jose, California, where the Lobos crushed San Jose State. Final score 96-68. It's the Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino postgame show, winning entertainment including simulcast racing, live music, dining, the best games, and more. The Albuquerque Downs Racetrack and Casino. Okay, how about our adjustment of the game, brought to you by The Joint, the official chiropractor of UNM Athletics. They've fixed me up a couple of times, by the way, too. Love it. So, what was the adjustment of the game tonight, Hunter, or lack thereof?
Yeah, there was a lack thereof. Well, I thought, once Udeze got going down low, that San Jose State would adjust and send a double and triple team. And they didn't. I mean, they tried the 1-3-1, and that was their adjustment, but they didn't adjust on Udeze specifically. And I think Coach, his answer was that would leave House open. They didn't want to leave House because he was a threat from the 3. So, but yeah, that was the lack of adjustment by San Jose State. And
Mo made them pay to the tune of 31 points, his second ever 30-plus point game in his career, second of this year. The best was 33 against Northern Colorado to clinch the Lobo Classic in Albuquerque back in November. He also had a double-double. Twice he's gone for a double-double against the Spartans. This one was 31-12. He was a monster tonight, Hunter.
Yes, he was. And, I tell you, I mean, but between the play of Udeze and Mashburn, I mean, those two, I thought, on fire. Look at the percentage in terms of what they shot. I mean, it was like nobody was guarded. I mean, I don't think you can make 9 of 11 in warm-up.
And that's what Mashburn finished tonight. Yeah. How do you get 27 on 9 of 11? Well, you go to the line and you make all 7, too.
Exactly.
Yeah, phenomenal. Okay. How about today's defensive player of the game? It's brought to you by Theta Point. Make cybersecurity a team sport. Add Theta Point to your team to increase your defensive posture. Deflection by House. It's off of Cardenas. Lobo ball. House just yelled, "I'm back!" And the Lobo fans behind our broadcast position love it. Yep. He was indeed back. He finished with 5 steals, Hunt. He wants that crown of single-season all-time steals leader. He's tracking you down, partner.
He's got to come get it. You want to be the steal master. Got to get to, 84, 83, something like that.
Today's defensive player of the game is Jalen House. He's brought to you by Theta Point. Make cybersecurity a team sport. Add Theta Point to your team to increase your defensive posture. Okay, Boise State Wednesday night next. That's Feb 22, Wednesday next week, 8:30 Mountain Time tip, airtime 8 o'clock in Boise, and it's going to be tough. Boise's really good, especially so at home.
Yep. Got a tough one. But this is a good feel good for 24 hours and then back at it.
Broncos 10-3 in conference, 20-6 overall, tied for second in the league, and 11-1 at home. Could the Lobos get a sweep over the Broncos? Remember the last one? An overtime thriller in the pit. The Lobos won it.
Yeah. No, this will be a tough one.
All right. UNM gets the dub. The Lobos snapped their 4-game skid. They're 7-7 in league and now solo 5th in the conference because they have the tiebreaker on 7-7 San Jose State. The Lobos on the year 20-7. They get to the 20 win mark for the first time since 2013-2014. Spartans fall to 16-11 and 7-7 in league. That'll do it for us. Steph Griffin, your broadcast producer and engineer. I'm Robert Portnoy. My partner is Hunter Green. This was fun, Hunt. Let's do this again.
Always.
Final score for the final time. The Lobos win in the Event Center in a rout. New Mexico, 96. San Jose State, 68. So long, everybody. This has been Lobo Basketball on the UNM Sports Radio Network.